Welcome and welcome to the present. So on Sunday, Arsenal will be hosting Aston Villa at the Emirates in the Premier League. The title race hits up between Arsenal, Liverpool, and Man City. So before we proceed, be kind enough to strike the like button, thumbs up button, very important. You strike it. Consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. I recommend you subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. So before we go into the nitty gritty of the preview, real quick, let's have a little bit of a take back. Last week, before we played Brighton, the narrative in the mainstream media and those who are actually keenly looking into the title race was that, Brighton to actually, be the chink in Arsenal's armor. They could take some points from Arsenal. Maybe the best Arsenal might get would be a draw at Brighton. Where Arsenal had a harder fixture. They've been shouting all over the time. Oh, Arsenal has a harder fixture. So last week, right? Man City played Crystal Palace. They won. Arsenal played Brighton, which they won convincingly. And Liverpool, who's supposed to have this experience, their mentality monsters, what happened? They drew at a very poor Man United. I think against a very poor Manchester United. The Manchester United should be beaten. The Manchester United should have learned from what happened in the FA Cup. But what happened? They drew. They spun the narrative. Yeah, they stay at the top. They still joined at the top with Arsenal. There's no problem. Even though they were lucky to get a draw through a dodgy, controversial penalty. No problem. The United keeps on pushing. Oh, even though Arsenal are just ahead with goal difference, Liverpool and Man City have the experience. And I don't agree with that. They have the experience, but most times and sometimes, like we all know, if you have a brain, experience can be overrated. Experience can be overly embellished, which we know because I look at the apparent what is happening at that time, the quality of the players. Experience is fantastic, but there have to be a healthy synergy between experience and competence in my book. So midweek, the Champions League, right? Arsenal plays Bayern Munich. Everybody was expecting Arsenal to beat Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich are struggling domestically in their league. But we cannot write off the fact that Bayern still have quality players in their ranks. Collectively, they are struggling. But individually, they have quality players. Sane, Coleman, Gnabry, Harry Kane, Musiala. They have decent players, world-class players in their ranks, even though they are struggling collectively. They visited the Emirates. We took the lead. We made some mistakes at the back. They equalized, took the lead, and we still find a way to salvage a draw. Regardless of that, it's not the most fantastic result, but they found a way to salvage a draw. And what was the narrative? Oh, Arsenal should be doing better. Chelsea, Liverpool fans, Man United fans, through the book on us, they were talking all kinds of smack on Arsenal. Oh, we couldn't beat this low-grade Bayern team, the worst Bayern team in history. You couldn't do this. Rah, 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 ro, ro, ro. They had a lot to say. Note, Liverpool fans too were chiming in their droves, in their scores. They had a lot to say regarding our draw against the Bayern team. I'm not saying that was a fantastic result, but I disagree. That was still a good result. Look at the context. We were trailing at one point, and we still found a way to get a draw. If not for Saka shenanigans and trying to be overly smart for his age and his experience, maybe you'd have stayed on his feet and scored that goal. Would have gotten a victory. But a draw in the Champions League where there's no more away goal rules relevant is not a bad result. Game on, it's halftime. But these people came and they were just saying all kinds of smack. Then Liverpool plays Atlanta at the Anfield. Guys, take a pause. Be kind enough one more time. Let me remind you guys, in case you've forgotten, strike the like button, subscribe to subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. Extremely important. So back to Liverpool. They host Atlanta at the Anfield. The mentality monsters. The Copites. The experienced people. The heritage. Not knowing the heritage was about to go to hell. Atlanta conveniently, objectively, comprehensively beat, battered, bruised, and trampled upon Liverpool at the Anfield. Not away, at the dreaded Stadium, the Anfield, the atmosphere of hell was quenched with a lot of salt water. The atmosphere of hell was subdued. Interesting. So you think some of their fans will come to their senses. Yesterday, I was watching ESPN, and Steve Nico had the audacity to say this weekend's fixtures. So Arsenal host Aston Villa, right, at the Emirates. Liverpool be hosting Crystal Palace at the Anfield. And Man City be hosting Luton. And it was asked, which team is likely to drop points? You would think the objectivity will come to the fore. No. Once more time, I'm sure Liverpool will bounce back with a convincing victory. I'm paraphrasing him at Anfield. Okay, I understand that. They should. I'm not saying it will happen. Man City definitely should beat Luton. On paper, definitely. Then it goes to Arsenal. Maybe Aston Villa can do something. What a fantastic way to analyze the game. Interesting. The last time I checked, this week and last week, Liverpool are the first team to blink in the title race. They drew against Manchester United. Arsenal won against Brighton. Midweek, Arsenal secured a draw against Bayern Munich. Liverpool lost to Atlanta. But suddenly, this weekend, Arsenal are the team that is likely to still draw points. Make it make sense. See, I play the game. I'm a former player. Does not really resonate with me because I've seen a lot of former players say the most outlandish things, say some dumb things. Being a former player is overly glorified. We've seen the likes of Anton Ferdinand, Rio Ferdinand say some of the dumbest things, and they still work for TNT Sports. It's not about objectivity or the truth. It's about cloud. They play the game. This company just want to put a former player in your faces. They don't care about the merits of it. It is their prerogative. I don't knock it, but if you have some sense, you can tell this is bollocks. This is absolute nonsense. So Liverpool, who have not secured a draw this week, still have a better chance than Arsenal, who has won one, drew one. Have a better chance than Arsenal to win their games. It doesn't make no sense. It's just pure hope and hate. It's pure hope and hate. So against Aston Villa, I expect us to go back to our form in the Premier League. I expect us to win the game. We played on Tuesday. We've had a 48 hours rest head start over Aston Villa, who played yesterday on Thursday, and we played the game on Sunday. So Arsenal should be fitter. We've not heard of any injury, so I'm expecting Arsenal to run them ragged. I understand we drew in the Champions League. Champions League is different kind of fish. So I expect us, Mikel Arteta and his boys, to switch back to Premier League mode where we do our high pressing, our suffocating. We have the quality in the team to beat Aston Villa comprehensively at the Emirates. So I have no fear. It's not impossible that Aston Villa can get something, but based on probability, I don't see it. You have the better players rather, a better manager in my opinion. They'll play at the Emirates. The atmosphere should be terrific. So we resume back to normal transmission in the Emirates. At the Emirates in the Premier League rather. So I'm not nervous. I'm not scared. I expect us to win at the Emirates. And for the narrative of Arsenal will be the first person to draw points, we've seen it. We're not the first. It was Liverpool. And I won't be surprised, even against Crystal Palace, they draw points again. It's not looking all well and rosy at Anfield. And for Manchester City, they have the quality of the team. Against Luton will huff and puff. Luton are fighting relegation. They might make it a bit dodgy. I still expect City's quality to overshadow whatever threat or fight Luton will put up against Man City. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section about the games. Aston versus Aston Villa, Liverpool versus Crystal Palace, and Manchester City against Luton this weekend. Let me know your opinion regarding the narrative of Arsenal will always be the first team to draw points, even though the evidence suggests that is Liverpool, but the narrative is still about Arsenal. Arsenal had tougher fixtures on paper, even though when you see the games being played out, you're looking at Liverpool are cracking under pressure. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Strike your like button. Make sure you subscribe, very important. And lastly, turn on your notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.